guys, welcome back to Sissy Spaces. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and was able to share it with your family and those you love. By the way, did you do any Black Friday shopping? And if so, what were some of your favorite purchases? Unfortunately, I didn't do any Black Friday shopping. On Friday, I was working on today's video, which is full of cleaning and laundry motivation, cooking, and more. It was filmed over multiple days, and I've included video of our Thanksgiving meal prep. So if you enjoy this type of content, continue watching. And at the end of the video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. Also leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I'll always respond. Cleaned this door in a while, and I was embarrassed to see how bad it looked after meeting my next door neighbor for the first time. And while I was outside cleaning, she asked me to come over and help her clean. Look, don't get it twisted. I love cleaning, but not that much. We had these storm doors installed by Lowe's years ago. They protect our main door, which is made of wood, from all types of weather damage. It also allows for more natural light in the foyer because I can leave the front door open, and it saves energy because it helps insulate our front entry against air leaks. Really old wreath from Hobby Lobby. I display it here because our front porch is not covered, and I'm okay with it getting beat up from the weather versus my new, more expensive one. I do need to touch up the bells though, and I'll add it to my project list for the upcoming year. I think I have 12 projects on my list for next year, so if you haven't already subscribed, do so today so you don't miss out on those DIYs. I plan to do some shopping tomorrow on Cyber Monday. It's a few things I added to my wish list over the past year, so I'm hoping they're available. If not, I'll wait until next year. What I lack in money, I make up for with patience. On this day, I plan to clean my foyer, dining room, office, half bath, and family room. I also had 5 loads of laundry that needed to be completed, and guess what? I got it all done, along with prepping for Thanksgiving. I was so tired when my head hit the pillow that evening. That was the first time I slept a full 8 hours in a long time. So we just cleaned and tidied the foyer in the dining room, and we're now in the office. I'm starting with the windows because along with dusting them, I want to check to ensure none are leaking. After having all of them repaired and sealed, I want to make sure there aren't any leaks considering all the rain we had recently in our area. I also want to dust our bookcase. Most of the items I'll be shopping for tomorrow are bookcase decor. I'm hoping the items that were out of my reach earlier this month are now within budget. I saw this black bookend at Home Goods that was shaped like a statue. It will look great in this spot. I'm scouring the website tomorrow to see if I can find something similar at a lesser price. stored me and hubby's laptops on this desk, but it was beginning to look a little cluttered. So I moved them to the bottom shelves of the bookcase, and I think I'm going to keep them there because it's easy to retrieve when needed, and that's 2 less things I need to purchase to fill the shelves of this bookcase. I want to finish vacuuming the office by hand, even though the iRobot is still going. Max sleeps in here, so there's always tons of dog hair all over the place. We'll finish the office, shred today's mail, then we'll clean the half bath. The half bath is not that bad, but I always clean it around the holidays. I was raised to believe that your home should always be presentable to guests. So along with cleaning the front of the house, I want to ensure the half bath, family room, and kitchen are cleaned as well, considering that's what your guests see when they visit. I'm only using Clorox wipes on the sink and toilet today because I'm giving them a quick clean versus a deep clean. I'm also going to vacuum the half bath today as well. The iRobot always skips over the half bath. I read that I need to set it to map out the house, something I never did with this one. The new iRobot automatically does this the first time you use it. This one that I have is over 10 years old and has to be set manually. Question: have you started or finished decorating for the holidays? I'm done except for trimming a tree. The family and I will do this as we get closer to the holidays. I may also change up some of the decor by adding new finds. If I do, I'll let you know. I had already placed a load of darks in the washer but didn't film it. I also forgot to turn on the camera when adding my laundry detergent, but I did remember later in the video. As a reminder, we have 5 loads to complete today, so there's plenty of laundry motivation throughout the video. On my to-do list for next year is replacing several broken blinds throughout our home. This blind on my right is broken, and every time I need to clean the opposite side, I have to use a step ladder to flip the slats manually as the stick is bent and doesn't work sometimes, like today. I usually wipe this leather chair down with Wyman's leather wipes, but it still looks great after using the wipes on it 2 weeks ago. picking up Max's toys early because I want to vacuum these floors. I usually leave his toys out until bedtime, but I want to finish this family room before cleaning the kitchen. The spots off this couch using Clorox wipes, but I placed the Bissell little green portable carpet cleaner in my Walmart cart, and once it arrives, I'll let you know. I love a choppy pillow, and these feathered down pillows from Amazon are my favorite. I'm still slow vacuuming over this carpet. Besides the small carpets located by the back door and the garage door, it's the only other carpet in my home. It's over 5 years old and I ordered it off Amazon. As you can see from this tray, I've been slowly sanding it down. I found the walnut stain that I like and hopefully will refinish it before the start of the new year. This area is located by the back door, and as you can see, it gets pretty dirty throughout the day. I stay on top of it by sweeping it in the mornings and vacuuming it in the evenings. I vacuum the floors in my home at least every other day, and I run the iRobot every day, but as you can see, they were still full of Max's dog hair, as well as the dirt and grime that we track in the house from outside. This is Thanksgiving Eve, and I'm prepping Mom's sweet potato souffle as well as her bread pudding she requested. I was not going to include this footage in today's video, but I figured someone would appreciate it. I'm not going to talk through each recipe, but I'll give a few points here and there. I've also included each recipe in my description box in case you're interested. Here I'm making butterscotch bread pudding. It consists of 10.5 ounces of day-old or white bread, 4 cups of milk, 2 cups of brown sugar, a half a cup of melted butter, 3 beaten eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of butterscotch chips. You combine all the ingredients, place it in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour, and you can serve it warm or cold. Also, for the main portion of the sweet potato souffle, you'll need 4 large sweet potatoes, a half a cup of butter softened, 1 cup of brown sugar, a fourth of a cup of granulated or white sugar, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 2 eggs, a half a cup of whole milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. As you can see, I made a few substitutions, but as a reminder, I'll link this recipe in my description box. Also, for the topping, you'll need 2/3 a cup of a light brown sugar, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 1/2 cups of pecan halves, and 5 tablespoons of melted butter. Although it may not look like it in the video, I am washing the gloves anytime I leave the kitchen and before touching any food. As you saw earlier, I skinned my sweet potatoes, wrapped them in foil, and cooked them for an hour and a half. If you want it done faster, leave the skin on, poke holes in them, and rub them with olive oil, then cook for 45 minutes versus the 1.5 hours. You can also use this recipe to make a sweet potato pie. You'll need to add the pie crust and delete the topping. After placing the sweet potato souffle in a 350-degree heated oven for 55 minutes, I began prepping the veggies for our vegetable medley and cornbread dressing. It doesn't show on video, but I did rinse each veggie after they soaked in the vinegar mixture for a few minutes. I did forget to skin the carrots this day, but did skin them the following day. Placing a second load in the washer, and I forgot to film adding my detergents and first load, but I remembered on this load. Those that are new to my channel, I use white distilled vinegar instead of fabric softener, 1 Moonlight Scented Breeze Game Pod, and 1/4 of a cup of Game Moonlight Scented Breeze firework beads per load. We're back in the kitchen, and of course I wash my hands. I'm prepping my potatoes for the garlic mashed potatoes. I skinned and washed them, and I boiled them until they were soft, mashed them and added the butter, milk, salt, pepper, but forgot to add the garlic. This is still Thanksgiving Eve, and I'm washing my first load of dishes. I washed and dried all the large items by hand and placed the other items in the dishwasher. On this day, I think I washed dishes about 3 times. of these KitchenAid mixing bowls as well as 15 attachments. I've had the mixer for years and I think I've only used 3 of the attachments, but I do use all 3 of these mixing bowls at least twice a week. I purchased them from Sam's and they came without the lids. I'm sure you can find some very similar with lids, but I don't really use the bowls for storing. I use them for mixing only, so I really don't need the lids. Now that my large items are out of the way, I'm washing and loading my small items in the dishwasher. I'm also going to wash and dry my cutting board, pan, and knives by hand and then store them away, just so I can pull them out again in a few hours. Don't judge me. My mashed potatoes are done, so I'm going to strain them in this prep sink. That probably wasn't a good idea because it doesn't have a garbage disposal, so the food will just sit over time and begin to smell. I'm going to give it a good wash, and if I notice a smell over time, I'll use baking soda, hot water, and vinegar to clear it out. Our second load is done washing, so I'm going to place them in the dryer with one Gain Light Moonlight Scented Breeze dryer sheet. I've found since I started using the Gain Firework beads that I only need to use one dryer sheet per load. Gain firework beads are expensive. That's why I only use 1/4 of a cup per load. I also wait to purchase the beads in bulk when Target has their $10 gift card promotion sale, and occasionally I find them on sale in Lowe's or at the Home Depot. I'm removing the gloves now because my hands were getting pretty sweaty, and of course I'm giving them a good wash similar to what I did with the gloves on. I want to finish the mashed potatoes and store the sweet potato souffle and bread pudding in the fridge, and I also want to package both of them up to take to Mom's tomorrow, which is Thanksgiving. Added the cracked pepper, salt, and ground pepper, but forgot to add the garlic salt. By this time, though, I was pretty tired and I made a few more mistakes that day. the mixer and storing it away, I packaged up Mom's items and organized the fridge. I also washed dishes for a second time and prepped my bread for tomorrow's cornbread dressing. As you can see, I'm washing the mixer attachments again because the second mixing bowl is much smaller than the first one. And when you use it, food flies all over the place because this clear attachment doesn't fit it. This load, though, wasn't as bad as the first load and definitely not as bad as tomorrow's load of dishes will be. Cooktop a good clean to prep it for tomorrow. I also wiped down the double ovens and the microwave, but forgot to record it. After wiping down these counters with Clorox wipes, I want to get started on my bread for my cornbread dressing tomorrow. I also need to finish the dishes and laundry. Our third load is dry and I want to fold them and put them away. My last load for this evening will be the load of whites, which means I'll only have one load to do tomorrow. Our buttermilk biscuits are done, so we now need to prepare the cornbread. I like mixing both of these in my cornbread dressing, as you'll see tomorrow when I prepare it. As you can see, it's late in the evening, but I want to finish this load as well as the 2 remaining loads of laundry in the washer and dryer. Once that's done, as well as the cornbread, I'm calling it a night, and we'll start again tomorrow. In my last video, I did a lot so I wouldn't have so much to do on Thanksgiving Day, but boy, was I wrong. cornbread is done, and once it cooled, I crumbled it together with my buttermilk biscuits and stored overnight. It's the next day, and I'm starting my load of laundry as mentioned earlier. Also, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know I wash towels on Thursday, and Thanksgiving was this past Thursday. Now that we have our laundry started, I'm going to prep the veggies for the cornbread dressing, get my macaroni noodles going for the mac and cheese, and skin the carrots that I forgot to skin yesterday. I cut the carrots short before skinning them, so I had to use corn holders to get a good grip on them. Cut up the turkey to go into my cornbread dressing. Now I'm preparing the bread by adding the seasoning. Adding the turkey, egg whites, veggies, seasonings, and chicken broth. Stir well and pour into a prepared dish. Bake at 350 degrees for 55 minutes. We're now starting on our mac and cheese. After draining the noodles, I want to add the butter, seasonings, milk, cheese, and eggs. You then want to top with any remaining cheese and place in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 minutes. And again, I'll have all recipes linked in my description box in case you're interested. Our load of towels are dry and we're going to fold them and put them away. I'm only going to do this one load today, so after this I can finish cooking and enjoy the rest of the evening with my family. Once I store these towels away, we're going to check on the mac and cheese and cornbread dressing. Everything turned out great, even with the mishaps, and it was so good. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching Sissy Spaces. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.